What's up, YouTube? This is MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment, back with another video. Please support the channel by hitting the like and subscribe button, along the bell icon, notified when I drop videos. I just want to take a moment to discuss Mike Tomlin stepping down as the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach after 19 seasons. My view is that Mike Tomlin saw what happened with John Harbaugh at Baltimore, being fired after 18 years and being their winningest coach. And, you know, I still say he started writing on the wall that, well, you know what? I have an older quarterback in Aaron Rodgers who we don't know what he's going to do day to day. I might as well go ahead and leave now on my own terms with my head high than to be, kicked out. So I definitely agree that it was the right move. I think now, with Pittsburgh, they were in that difficult period where you're good enough every year to make the playoffs, but not good enough to really be a championship contender. And when you have a rabid fan base like the Steeler Nation, that's not good enough in their eyes. And now what I see is that there are a lot of owners and teams now, with these next coaches come in, that timeline is accelerated. And I can understand why the timeline to win is accelerated, because of the amount of money that is generated and what the coaches and players get paid. So I do understand that, meaning that, okay, if I'm pouring in my resources, I need an ROI on this investment. But also, you got to think, let's say 25, 30 years ago, a lot of times, unless that head coach was absolutely horrible, a lot of times these guys got 5 or 6 years to build this team up to get some stability. And I think now it's going to be important for Pittsburgh to make sure that they get the right coach and they support that coach. I think that with Mike Tomlin, he was one of my favorite coaches. And sometimes, it's nothing wrong. Sometimes you just need a breath of fresh air. That's how it is in life. I'm sure that many of us have been in situations where we're on a job for a long time, and we're familiar and comfortable. But at the end of the day, we in the back of our minds, we're thinking, you know what? It's decent, but I might need a change of scenery, and it might be what be best for me personally and for the members of the job. So it's nothing wrong. I respect Mike Tomlin for seeing the writing on the wall and making this decision to do what he has to do. And if I was him, he's smart when they're saying that he's probably gonna sit out 2026. That's good. Mike Tomlin is still young. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say Mike Tomlin's in his early 50s. So you still have time. You made the money. Spend that time with your family. You signed a big contract extension in 2024, when I think there was reportedly 16, 17 million a year. Enjoy your time with your family, man, and build up your mental and physical health, because you don't understand, coaching is a very stressful job. It is. Let me tell you something. I am a volunteer recreational and AAU coach, and I have certain stresses. So imagine somebody that is getting paid millions of dollars and their job performance is dependent on other players and coaches. So, I think that's a good time for Mike to go back and just reset. Sometimes we need that. When you made the amount of money that he's made, enjoy this time, man, because I saw that one of Temple's assistant basketball coaches sadly just passed away at the age of 55. And it's like, wow. I don't think a lot of people truly understand the stresses that these coaches go through, especially at that collegiate and professional level, all the hours put in. The time away from your family, that plays a whole lot on your body, your heart rate, lack of sleep, a lot of this, all those things add up. So sometimes, it's in God's plan to pull you away from a situation that you're very comfortable for, so that now your next situation will set you up to prosper even more. So sometimes you need that change, because you have a lot of people, unfortunately, that are passing away young. And I'll tell you one thing. With myself, I do 6 miles of cardio every day outside on that road every day. And my thing is, we never know when our time is coming, but just at least make sure you're in the best possible shape you can be in, because, I don't want to be a statistic. I'll be 44 this year, and I just see a lot of people around my age, a little older, just leaving this world. And my thing is, you got to protect your physical and your mental health. And I respect Mike Tomlin for making that decision, because that was probably the best decision for his physical and mental health. And, once again, Mike, Tomlin, Coach Tomlin, you did your thing. I just wish you much success in the future. But you know what? Maybe this was God telling you, man, go home with your wife and family and get in that quality time. MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. Please like, share the videos, and hit that subscribe button. Peace.